Hello, my name is Indrajit Datta. This is the first episode of Yarns and Tales. I'm going to talk about cricket today. I'm going to talk about a hotly debated topic, pitches. I'm going to go back to the WACA ground in Perth, Australia. And I'm going to take listeners back to the years 2003 and 4. In October of 2003, Matthew Hayden made 380 on a very flat WACA pitch and he broke the then world record. Cut to February 2004, India and Australia are going to meet each other for the fourth time in the VB one-day series. The scoreline is 2-1 in Australia's favour. But the games have been very close. India had performed better than Australia in the Test series and were neck and neck with them in the one-day series. Now we go to the WACA, where the one-day match is going to be played. So what sort of a pitch do you think India is going to get? The answer, a fiery WACA track. The WACA being the WACA, there was bounce, but on this occasion there was also a lot of seam movement. Compare and contrast this to the flat pitch where Matthew Hayden broke the world record. Brett Lee, who had not had a great time against India in the Test and one-day series, knocked the wind out of India's sails. He bowled very fast. He was like a wolf biting and snarling. He took 3 wickets and only conceded 22 runs in his 10 overs. Australia won the match and they also won the one-day series. But getting back to the pitch, was it doctored? No way. This was just pure home advantage. Australia had sent India a message. There was no way that Australia was going to lose at home. India, when they prepared turning tracks against Australia in the recent Test series, sent the same message to Australia. No quarter given, no quarter asked for. But if we talk about pitches, we should go back to the year 2011. We should go back to South Africa, Cape Town, when Australia were bowled out for 47. And to Leeds, Yorkshire, when Australia were shot out for 60 by England on a green top. Was there any talk about wickets then? The answer is no. Strange. I'm going to talk about something else now. Cricket these days is manic, thrilling. Every minute is exciting. Thank you, England, New Zealand and Sri Lanka, for the recent fingernail chewing and heart-stopping excitement. Nothing like a close Test match. India versus Australia at Brisbane 2021 was great. But, yes, there is a but here. Cricket is kind of absurd these days. In Australia, in a T20 match during the Big Bash, one team made 273 in 20 overs. That's true, 273 in 20 overs. Absurd and ridiculous. England made 498 in 50 overs. And we have these 2-day Test matches these days. The pitches are also strange. They are either too flat or they help bowlers far too much. Of course, the batting is also not very good. Teams from the West have a spin phobia. Between 1946 and 2000, there was only one 2-day Test match. In the 2000s, there were a few 2-day Test matches, but most of them involved Bangladesh and a very weak Zimbabwe side. If 2-day Test matches are going to happen between England and India, Australia and South Africa, we have a problem. I'm going to go back to the 2000s once again. There were lots of games that ended on the last day, in the last session. We all remember that famous India-Australia series of 2001. The best series of all time in my opinion. 2 of those games in that series finished on the last day in the last session. When India went to England in 2002 and Australia in 2003 and 4, all games finished on the last day. The cricket was also magnificent then. When Pakistan came to India in 2005, the wickets were good, so was the cricket. And of course, all games finished on the last day. Inzamam, Yunus Khan, Dravid and Sehwag made a lot of runs. Anil Kumble with the ball at Calcutta decimated Pakistan, and Shahid Afridi in the Bangalore game helped Pakistan win a crucial test with his leg spinners. This was an even contest. Where do I find such an even contest these days? The answer, YouTube. Yeah, just go and watch an old cricket match, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to watch the Australia versus West Indies, the famous tight test match of 1960. Thank you.